Fire Emblem GBA, a precursor. Basically, this is the 8th Fire Emblem game for the Game Boy Advance. Sacred Stones. Now, this video, I just want to keep it quick and to the point. Basically, I just want like a four-note because to explain a couple of things. I know I'm a Pokemon channel, yada yada, who cares? Mostly just do it, so I'm gonna upload the following videos for my entertainment, and because I think Fire Emblem is neat. Long story short, I'm doing a playthrough of Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones. Good game, pretty fun, if I say so myself. It's randomized, which means so normally you will get characters in a specific order as the story progresses. Those characters are swapped around, and they have a random class. So in some cutscenes, or dialogue, you'll see like the main princess of the game talking to her knight, her guard. But on the battlefield, you'll see instead of the princess, this elderly priest riding a dragon, and a green-haired maiden that is an assassin instead of the knight. That's just how the randomization works. Taking the story pretty loosely, I do think Sacred Stones has a good story if you view it through the lens of the villains, in the sense that like the villains are really well done. But I take kind of the story fast and loose in at least the first 3 or 4 parts. That's how many I've made at the point of making this video. So like I spoil things that are slightly relevant pretty early, like in the future, without much regard, but it's just good laugh. Now, I think the real draw of this is that I brought some co-commentators along for the videos in the future. We got Yannick, we got My Name's Fury, we got True Survivor, I think Stargame 137 pops up at one point, maybe a little Blue Ball Action. All tremendously hilarious people. They really carry the commentary. And we also do voice acting. We try, in the worst possible way, kind of, to read the dialogue and just, like, do voices for the characters. It's rather funny. Doesn't always end up well. Plenty of voice cracks. Especially people talking to themselves because they got assigned characters that have a scene together. It's great. Good fun. But a few things to note is that part 1 isn't the first part of the game. I lost a lot of the footage for like 20 minutes of the first 40 minutes of the game, of the prologue. So I'm still thinking about whether I should upload that or not, because I have the whole first part. It's pretty funny, but at a certain point the screen just goes black and like audio carries on. You could hear the commentary, you could hear the voice acting and the shenanigans between me and Yannick, but there's nothing on screen, so it's kind of like a podcast. So I'm debating whether to upload that or not. But regardless, after that, the technical difficulties were sorted out, and yeah, you get to see the gameplay. Me being an idiot, didn't take much time to explain the mechanics of the game, assuming you already knew how to play Fire Emblem until like part 3 or something. I don't know, it's in the title whenever that comes out. But long story short, that is a series that I'm running on this channel, and I just wanted to make a quick video being like, precursor, yada yada. It's gonna be janky. It's gonna be weird. It's pretty loose cannon. It's no editing, none at all. It's rough. It's just like there's banter between friends. I don't know, almost like a VOD, like a live stream VOD, except this was never streamed. And I think it is pretty decent. Not like I don't honestly know if I'd watch it on my own time. Probably would if I didn't know any of the people involved, just because I like Fire Emblem and the people are funny. But yeah, even if you don't watch the series, just like I'm gonna have these people in videos in the future because they are fun and I like friends. They're certainly not the best as Pokemon. There's a video that shows that, but friends make things more entertaining. And like, I feel like I want to put out more just like, this is entertainment stuff. So that's what like kind of the room tours are. And stuff like this. It's just like, it's funny. It's not Pokemon building. It's not Pokemon theory modding. It's not Pokemon philosophy of like the theory behind why luck is actually just a skill, or how to find fun in Pokemon, or how to like tier, like what is tiering policy, like how does that conflict with things, how does the meta shift following tiering, how should tiering be gone about. Yeah. That's a quick rambly video. 7 minutes is about as long as I want this to get, and we hit 7:06 just now. So, long story short, Fire Emblem stuff coming up. Part 1 is not the start of the game, but it practically is. You'll hear us reference stuff previously. Might release a Part 0, which is the prologue, which turns into a podcast later on. Mainly just don't want to edit that video because I just really don't want to. I'm not in the mood. So I'm not going to put a forewarning behind it. If I do upload it, I'm just going to assume you watch this one. Because anyone that's crazy enough to watch randomized Fire Emblem on a GSCOU channel, like, they're either here for me, which, thank you, I guess. Especially if you're, like, one of the cool people. Or you are Fire Emblem nutso, which is interesting.